Whispers of the Heart, Chapter 1. Elara Sinclair stood at the edge of the weathered dock, her heart racing as she took in the breathtaking view before her. The sun hung low in the sky, casting a warm golden light that danced on the surface of the ocean. Waves lapped gently against the wooden pilings, their rhythmic sound a soothing balm to her restless soul. After years of chasing fleeting dreams, she had returned to her coastal hometown, a place steeped in memories and untold stories. The air was thick with the salty tang of the sea, a scent that instantly transported her back to her childhood, running barefoot along the shore, building castles in the sand, and dreaming of adventures yet to come. Elara closed her eyes and breathed deeply, allowing the familiar scent to wash over her, reminding her of a time when she felt full of possibilities. But this time, she wasn't just a carefree girl. She was a woman on a mission, determined to reignite her passion for writing and photography. As the sun dipped lower, painting the sky with vibrant hues of orange, pink, and lavender, Elara pulled out her camera, the weight of it a comforting presence in her hands. She raised it to her eye, capturing the breathtaking sunset as it kissed the horizon. The golden light reflected off the water, creating a shimmering path that seemed to beckon her forward with each click of the shutter. She felt a rush of inspiration, each photograph a piece of her heart laid bare, an expression of the beauty she saw in the world around her. She turned her gaze to the quaint town that sprawled behind her, its charming cottages and shops nestled along the coastline. Memories flooded her mind, endless summers spent wandering the streets, the laughter of friends, and the warmth of family. But there was one memory that overshadowed all others, the heartbreak that had driven her away. The pain of lost love had lingered long after she left, a ghost that haunted her every step. But now, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow across the water, Elara felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. She had returned to heal, to find herself again, and maybe, just maybe, to find love once more. Wandering down the dock, she paused to admire the gentle waves, a soft breeze tousled hair long chestnut, and she couldn't help but smile. The ocean was alive, a vibrant entity that mirrored her own turbulent emotions. With each gust of wind, she felt the weight of her past lifting, allowing her to breathe a little easier. As the last rays of sunlight disappeared, Elara made her way back toward Main Street, where the soft glow of lanterns illuminated the path ahead. The quaint shops were beginning to close, but the familiar sounds of laughter and chatter floated through the air, inviting her to reconnect with the town that had shaped her. Elara paused in front of a small art gallery, its windows aglow with the warm light of creativity. Drawn inside, she pushed the door open, the gentle chime of a bell announcing her arrival. The gallery was filled with vibrant paintings, each piece telling a story that resonated deep within her heart. She wandered from canvas to canvas, captivated by the emotions, captured in each brushstroke. Her eyes landed on a stunning painting of the ocean at sunset, reminiscent of the very scene she had witnessed just outside. The colors were alive, swirling together in a passionate embrace of light and shadow. She could almost hear the waves crashing against the shore, feel the salty breeze on her skin. "Beautiful, isn't it?" a deep voice interrupted her reverie. Startled, Elara turned to find a tall man standing nearby, his gaze fixed on the painting. He had tousled dark hair that framed his chiseled jaw and intense blue eyes that seemed to see right through her. A warm smile spread across her lips and her heart skipped a beat. "Yes, it's stunning," Elara replied, her voice barely above a whisper. "It feels alive." The man turned to face her fully, his smile widening. "I'm glad you think so. I painted it last summer. The ocean has a way of capturing our deepest emotions, don't you think?" Elara nodded, feeling a connection to this stranger who spoke so passionately about his art. "Absolutely. It's like the waves hold our secrets, whispering them to anyone willing to listen." He stepped closer, his gaze unwavering. "I'm Liam, by the way. I'm the artist." He extended his hand, and Elara took it, feeling an electric spark at their brief touch. "Elara," she replied, her heart racing, I just returned to Seabreeze after several years away. Welcome back, he said, his eyes twinkling with warmth. It's always good to see someone reconnect with their roots. What brings you back? I'm hoping to find inspiration for my writing and photography, Elara admitted, feeling a sense of vulnerability wash over her. I want to capture the beauty of this town and the stories hidden within it. Liam's smile widened, his enthusiasm infectious. There are so many stories waiting to be told here. The town is full of life, and every corner holds a memory. I'd be happy to show you around if you'd like. Lara's heart fluttered at the invitation. She hesitated for a moment, recalling her past fears and heartbreaks, but something deep within her urged her to take the leap. I'd love that, she replied, a smile breaking across her face. As they wandered through the gallery, Liam shared the stories behind his paintings, each tale weaving a tapestry of emotions and experiences that resonated with Elara's own journey. Their laughter filled the space, blending with the warmth of the gallery lights, creating an atmosphere charged with possibility. After exploring the gallery, they stepped outside into the cool evening air. The stars twinkled above them, a shimmering backdrop to the budding connection between them. Elara felt a rush of excitement mixed with trepidation. It had been so long since she had allowed herself to feel this way. Liam led her to a secluded beach, the moonlight casting a silver glow on the water. The sound of waves crashing against the shore echoed in the stillness, wrapping them in a cocoon of intimacy. This is one of my favorite spots, he said, his voice barely above a whisper. Elara could feel the tension in the air, an electric charge that ignited with every shared glance. They stood side by side watching the ocean dance under the moonlight, the world around them fading into insignificance. I've missed this place, she confessed, her heart racing. It feels like coming home. Liam turned to her, his gaze intense. Sometimes home isn't just a place. It's the people we connect with along the way. His words hung in the air, rich with unspoken meaning. Elara's breath caught in her throat as she met his gaze. The vulnerability in his eyes mirrored her own, and for the first time in a long while she felt seen. As the moon climbed higher, casting a soft glow on their faces, Elara realized that this was just the beginning. The whispers of her heart, once muted by fear, began to rise in a symphony of hope and possibility. With Liam by her side, she felt ready to embrace the journey ahead, one filled with love, healing, and the rediscovery of her own voice. In that moment, under the watchful gaze of the stars, Elara knew that the tides of change were rolling in, and she was ready to let them sweep her away. If you like this chapter of The Whispers of the Heart, please leave a like, comment, and share, and don't forget to stay tuned for Chapter 2.